Congressman John Larson's with me from Connecticut. Congressman, good to see you, sir. Wherever I look, wherever I look, sir, I see the Democrats in something of a very difficult situation at the moment. Whether it's on aid, whether it's on Ukraine, whether it's on Michigan, are the wheels coming off the wagon?
Well, I think that Congress has always faced challenges, and clearly we face a challenge this week in making sure we have a continuing resolution, primarily because the Republicans have not got their act together. In your earlier segment, you talked about Mitch McConnell, rightfully so. Hopefully, he's been able to get across to Speaker Johnson that it is not in the best interest of the country, number one, or neither the Republicans or Democrats that there be a shutdown of government, but rather we do the work of the people and make sure that these significant agencies don't go without money that would otherwise impact everyday average citizens of this country who depend on their government.
The position in Ukraine is getting extremely dangerous and serious for President Zelensky. He summed it up last week. He cannot win without US military support and further aid. He was quite clear about this. At what point do you think the House is going to say we have to do something here? He'll lose otherwise, or maybe they don't.
I sincerely hope this week, because you're absolutely right. And again, I would point to the Republican leadership and point to Mitch McConnell again. He's announced that he's not going to run for Republican leader, but he's been in the forefront of the Republicans trying to drive common sense to them that a valued ally like the Ukraine desperately needs the help of the United States of America. I can't imagine that we won't do this. But again, Speaker Johnson's got to make up his mind that he wants to put this before the body. It will vote for it. There will be the numbers are there to pass it with both Democrats and Republicans. It's already received a large vote in the Senate. Let's do this for the Ukraine people, for our valued ally, and stand up to the Russians for a change.
The Speaker says we must take care of America's needs first. He's referring to the border and the border issue. One can arguably say it's almost political blackmail. If you don't give me this, I won't give you that. But the stakes are too high for this.
Exactly. Not only are they too high, but this is America's interest as well. Freedom has always been at the core of America's interest. And we are the kind of nation, the preeminent economic and military power in the world that can do both. We can walk and chew gum. And we can also make sure that we're taking care of the needs on the border and the needs here at home, and also make sure that we stand by our allies and defend freedom around the globe. Stand united with the rest of Europe, with the rest of Europe, and demonstrate this.
Congressman, you say stand with allies, but can I put it to you that I could rephrase that as being stand by your word, because I've just been on my own travels through Australasia, through the Gulf, and again you hear, particularly on Ukraine, oh, here we go again. The Americans promised right at the beginning we'll be there, but when push came to shove, they made it domestic politics first, and they didn't really give a flying about anybody else.
Well, I stand corrected by it, because we should stand by our word, and we have given our word. And the president's word has got to mean something. And I think the concern on the part of the Republicans and on the part of Donald Trump is to discredit President Biden and to discredit his word, rather than focusing on the common concern that faces our nation, our European allies, and the people of Ukraine, all of which are equally important, both in the short and long term, to Americans, along with making sure you stand by your word.
Congressman, I'm so grateful to have you. Please, sir, you do have a standing open invitation to come back on Questmeans Business. Certainly,
Richard, I look forward to it.
as we move towards election times, we're certainly going to need you to talk us through. Thank you, sir.